Nestled in the Caucasus region, the country of Georgia is a captivating destination along the Black Sea coast. Known for its rich history, warm hospitality, and vibrant culture, it offers visitors a unique blend of scenic beauty, traditional dances, and flavorful cuisine waiting to be explored. Geographically, Georgia lies north of Turkey, Armenia, and Azerbaijan, and south of Russia, making it a key crossroads between Europe and Asia. Covering an area of roughly 70,000 square kilometers, Georgia is home to around 4 million people. Its Tbilisi is located inland in the southeastern part of the country and serves as the cultural, political, and economic center. While internationally known as Georgia, locals refer to their homeland as Sakartvelo, a name deeply rooted in their language and identity. Georgia's history stretches back to ancient times, with its people tracing their origins to early kingdoms such as Iberia and Caucasus. Despite centuries of foreign rule and influence, Georgians have preserved their distinct culture and national identity. One striking example is their unique alphabet and language, which can appear quite complex to those accustomed to the Latin script. The Georgian writing system features distinctive characters that may seem similar to each other, making it challenging for newcomers to learn. While English is commonly spoken in tourist areas, especially in Tbilisi and popular destinations like Batumi, knowing Georgian or Russian can be very helpful for longer stays. Older generations, particularly taxi drivers, may not speak English, so basic communication skills in local languages can make daily interactions smoother. Fortunately, for short-term visitors, navigating the country is relatively easy, since most street signs and directions are written in both Georgian and English. In recent years, Georgia has seen an influx of migrants, particularly from Russia and Ukraine, partly due to the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. In cities like Tbilisi and Batumi, it's not uncommon to encounter Russian or Ukrainian residents. These communities have become quite visible, often organizing rallies and expressing political views, especially in central areas like Liberty Square. Culturally, Georgians share some similarities with Slavic populations, particularly through their strong adherence to Orthodox Christianity. However, they also possess distinct physical and cultural traits. Many Georgians are characterized by sharp facial features, including prominent cheekbones and distinctive noses. Their appearance often reflects the diverse influences of the Caucasus region, including groups like the Laz people, whose historical presence spans areas of modern-day Turkey and Georgia. Despite occasional internal tensions, Georgians are widely recognized for their hospitality. Visitors often describe locals as warm, friendly, and welcoming, especially toward tourists. Smiles are common, and there is a noticeable sense of positivity and energy in daily life. This lively spirit is especially evident in Georgian traditional dance, which is both dramatic and energetic. These performances, often seen in cultural venues or special events, showcase the country's deep-rooted traditions and strong sense of national pride. Economically, Georgia is considered one of the more affordable travel destinations. Its currency, the Georgian lari, offers strong purchasing power relative to many European currencies. Although there is no officially defined minimum wage, average monthly incomes typically range between 2,000 and 3,000 lari, approximately 800 to 900 euros. Despite modest salaries, the cost of living remains relatively low, especially due to the country's agricultural abundance, which keeps food prices affordable. Transportation in Tbilisi has its own unique characteristics. Many residents drive imported vehicles, particularly German brands like Mercedes-Benz, as well as Japanese brands such as Toyota and Lexus. Both left-hand and right-hand drive cars are allowed, though newer models are usually left-hand drive. Taxis are typically white rather than the yellow seen in many countries, and most do not use meters. Instead, passengers are advised to negotiate fares in advance, often using navigation apps to agree on distances and prices. A typical ride within the city might cost around 20 lari, while a trip to the airport could cost about 40 lari. One notable aspect of Tbilisi is the large number of stray dogs. While generally harmless, their presence can be surprising for visitors. With tens of thousands of stray animals in the city, pedestrians often need to stay alert while walking. Despite this, the overall quality of life in Georgia is considered good, supported by tourism, agriculture, and a growing service sector. Tourism plays a crucial role in the economy, with both Tbilisi and Batumi offering a wide range of attractions, including casinos, cultural tours, and scenic experiences. Favorable tax policies, particularly in the gambling sector, attract international visitors and investors. Additionally, iconic landmarks such as the modern Peace Bridge over the Kara River serve as hubs for local activity, where residents offer tours, perform music, or sell handmade goods. Overall, Georgia stands out as a fascinating destination where history, culture, and modern life intersect. Whether exploring its ancient roots, enjoying its lively traditions, or simply experiencing the warmth of its people, visitors are likely to find Georgia both memorable and deeply enriching. In the Caucasus region lies the beautiful and historically rich country of Georgia, a nation that stretches along the eastern coast of the Black Sea. Known for its dramatic mountain landscapes, ancient traditions, and warm hospitality, Georgia has become an increasingly popular destination for travelers seeking both culture and natural beauty. Its people are widely recognized for their friendliness, lively spirit, and deep pride in their heritage. Geographically, Georgia is positioned at a crossroads of Europe and Asia. It shares borders with Russia to the north, Turkey and Armenia to the south, and Azerbaijan to the southeast. Despite its relatively small size, covering about 70,000 square kilometers, the country has a diverse geography that includes mountains, valleys, coastal areas, and fertile plains. Its population is approximately 4 million people, though this number fluctuates due to migration and tourism. The capital city, Tbilisi, is located in the eastern part of the country along the banks of the Kara River. It serves as Georgia's political, cultural, and economic center. Tbilisi is known for its unique blend of old and new architecture, where medieval streets and historic churches stand alongside modern buildings and glass structures. Locally, the country is called Takarbelo, and the Georgian language and alphabet are central elements of its identity. The Georgian script is unique in the world and can appear complex to outsiders due to its flowing, rounded characters. For visitors unfamiliar with it, reading street signs may initially seem difficult, but in most tourist areas, signs are also written in English, making navigation manageable. Historically, Georgians trace their origins to ancient kingdoms such as Iberia and Caucasus, which existed thousands of years ago. Over the centuries, the region has experienced invasions and rule by various empires, yet the Georgian people have preserved their cultural identity, language, and traditions remarkably well. This resilience is one of the defining characteristics of the nation. In modern Georgia, English is commonly spoken in tourist-heavy areas, but knowledge of Georgian or Russian becomes important for deeper communication, especially outside major cities. Older generations, including taxi drivers and market vendors, may not speak English fluently, so travelers often rely on basic phrases, translation apps, or gestures. Fortunately, the country is relatively easy to travel in, and most signs in urban areas are bilingual. In recent years, Georgia has experienced a noticeable increase in migration, particularly from Russia and Ukraine, largely influenced by the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. Many migrants have settled in Tbilisi and coastal cities like Batumi. This has contributed to a more diverse urban population and visible cultural changes in some areas. In certain neighborhoods, Russian and Ukrainian languages are commonly heard alongside Georgian. Culturally, Georgia remains deeply rooted in Orthodox Christianity, which influences both traditions and social values. The majority of the population identifies with this faith, and it plays a significant role in festivals, holidays, and community life. Georgian culture is also famous for its music and dance traditions, which are energetic, expressive, and often performed during celebrations or public events. One of the most striking aspects of Georgian culture is its traditional dance. These performances are highly dynamic, featuring fast footwork, athletic movements, and dramatic storytelling. Georgian youth take pride in these traditions, and performances are commonly seen in cultural venues and public squares, especially in Tbilisi. These dances reflect themes of history, pride, and community identity. Economically, Georgia is considered an affordable destination compared to many European countries. The national currency, the Georgian lari, offers relative. Tbilisi also has some unique urban characteristics. The city is known for its large population of stray dogs, which are generally harmless but noticeable throughout public spaces. While this may surprise visitors, locals are accustomed to their presence. The city also has a strong police presence, contributing to a sense of safety, although traffic behavior can sometimes be unpredictable. Architecturally, Tbilisi is a city of contrasts. It combines narrow cobblestone streets, historic churches, and classical buildings with modern glass structures and contemporary design. The city has made efforts to preserve its historical character while also embracing modernization. One important feature is its system of underground pedestrian passages, which help reduce traffic congestion and preserve the visual appeal of historic streets. A major landmark in the city is the Peace Bridge, a modern glass pedestrian bridge that spans the Kara River. It connects old and new parts of the city and has become a popular tourist attraction. Around this area, visitors often find street performers, musicians, and local tour guides offering services and entertainment. Another notable cultural space in Tbilisi is the former Soviet sewing factory turned creative hub known as Fabrika. This space has been transformed into a hostel, cafe complex, and cultural center popular among younger travelers and artists. It reflects the city's evolving identity, blending Soviet-era architecture with modern creative expression. The area is lively in the evenings, with music, social gatherings, and a youthful atmosphere. Nightlife in Tbilisi is vibrant, especially in the Old Town area. Restaurants, bars, and open squares come alive at night with music, dancing, and social activity. Georgian hospitality is evident in how visitors are welcomed into public spaces, often encouraged to enjoy performances or simply observe the lively environment. Despite its relatively small size, Georgia offers a wide range of experiences, from mountain landscapes and coastal resorts to bustling city life and quiet rural villages. Tourism plays a significant role in the economy, supported by casinos, cultural tours, and historical attractions. The government has encouraged tourism development, which has increased international interest in the country. In conclusion, Georgia is a country of contrasts and depth. It combines ancient history with modern development, traditional culture with global influences, and natural beauty with urban energy. Whether exploring the streets of Tbilisi, enjoying traditional dance performances, or traveling through the Caucasus Mountains, visitors are likely to find Georgia a memorable and unique destination that leaves a lasting impression. In the breathtaking Caucasus region lies a country that feels like a bridge between worlds, Georgia. With its dramatic landscapes, ancient history, and vibrant culture, Georgia is a place that leaves a lasting impression on anyone who visits. From the moment you arrive in the capital, Tbilisi, you're greeted by a city full of contrasts. Old meets new at every corner. Narrow cobblestone streets wind through historic neighborhoods, while modern glass architecture rises confidently beside them. The city sits along the Kara River, dividing Tbilisi into two distinct yet connected worlds. Life here moves at its own rhythm, energetic, colorful, and full of character. One of the first things visitors notice about Georgia is its people. Georgians are known for their warmth and hospitality. Whether you're asking for directions or sharing a meal, locals often go out of their way to make you feel welcome. Hospitality isn't just a social habit here, it's a deeply rooted cultural value. Georgia's identity is shaped by thousands of years of history. The country traces its origins back to ancient kingdoms like Iberia and Caucasus, and despite centuries of invasions and foreign rule, it has preserved its unique language and traditions. The Georgian alphabet, unlike any other in the world, reflects this strong cultural independence. Walking through Tbilisi, you'll hear a mix of languages: Georgian, Russian, and increasingly English, especially in tourist areas. While younger people often speak English, knowing a few local phrases can go a long way in connecting with residents. But Georgia isn't just about history, it's alive with modern energy. The streets of Tbilisi are filled with music, art, and creativity. Street performers play instruments, sing, and dance in public squares. Traditional Georgian dance, in particular, is something truly special, fast-paced, powerful, and full of emotion. It's not just entertainment, it's a proud expression of national identity. At night, the city transforms. Lights reflect off the river, and popular areas come alive with cafes, restaurants, and music. Young people gather in places like Fabrika, a former Soviet factory turned into a cultural hotspot. Here, art, fashion, and nightlife blend into a vibrant social scene that represents the new generation of Georgia. Daily life in Georgia is surprisingly affordable compared to many parts of Europe. The local currency, the Georgian lari, allows both locals and visitors to enjoy food, transportation, and entertainment without spending too much. Fresh fruits, vegetables, and traditional dishes are widely available and often inexpensive, thanks to the country's strong agricultural roots. Transportation in Tbilisi has its own unique style. Taxis are everywhere, but most don't use meters. Instead, prices are negotiated before the ride begins. It's common to see a mix of vehicles on the road, from older right-hand drive imports to modern European cars. Traffic can be unpredictable, but the city remains relatively easy to navigate. One unusual feature of Tbilisi is the large number of stray dogs. While they may seem intimidating at first, most are calm and accustomed to human presence. It's just another part of the city's character that visitors quickly adapt to. Tourism plays a major role in Georgia's economy. Attractions like the Peace Bridge, cable cars over the city, and scenic viewpoints draw thousands of visitors each year. You can explore the city from above, from the river, or simply by walking through its historic streets. And then there's the coastline. In cities like Batumi, Georgia reveals a completely different side, modern, relaxed, and seaside-focused. With beaches along the Black Sea and a skyline filled with contemporary buildings, Batumi offers a contrast to the historic charm of Tbilisi. In recent years, Georgia has also seen an influx of international residents, particularly due to the Russia-Ukraine war. This has added new layers of diversity to the country, especially in urban areas, where different cultures now blend together. Georgia is often praised for its beauty, not just its landscapes, but also its people. You'll notice a wide variety of appearances influenced by the country's location at the crossroads of continents. But what truly stands out isn't just physical beauty. It's the confidence, style, and individuality people express in everyday life. Still, like any country, Georgia has its challenges. Rising rents, economic pressures, and cultural differences between locals and newcomers are part of the evolving social landscape. Yet despite these changes, the spirit of Georgia remains strong. This is a country where tradition and modern life coexist, where ancient churches stand beside trendy cafes, where music fills the streets, and history lives in every corner. Georgia is not just a place you visit, it's a place you experience. And once you do, it's hard to forget.